Stop. Hold up. I know what you're thinking. You clicked on this video, you scrolled down to the comments just to type, Eve is not an AI, you dumbass. What are you talking about? Well, you know what? She's not fully human either, so you can suck it. If you've been online at all recently, then I'm sure you've noticed an increasingly large amount of exposure to AI on the internet. I've been replaying Stellar Blade and Detroit Become Human recently. And what a time to be doing that too. I mean, you see AI everywhere online these days. So I thought to myself, what better way to expose myself to the current climate of the internet with regard to AI than to play two games that have advanced AI-like technology in them. Stellar Blade and Detroit Become Human both did this. Now, Detroit Become Human, the world was a different place when it came out. It still had quite an impact on video gamers when it came out, and Stellar Blade, with all of the controversial topics revolving around its main protagonist, it made just as much of a shockwave upon its release. And the more that I play these games, the more that I expose myself to this advanced technology and these AI, these superior beings developed from technology, the more I start to think the idea of their existence has become less fantasy from passion projects and more possibility. And before I elaborate on that and delve deeper into the topic, I do want to introduce myself. My name is Trainerd. I'm fairly new to YouTube. I haven't been on here for too long. I've mainly just been uploading highlights from my streams. I stream on Kick every single day at kick.com/Trainerd-73. If what I talk about in today's video interests you at all, I'd love to talk to you more about it on stream. And with that little introduction out of the way, I'll move forward with what I wanted to talk about today. So, for example, let's start with text-based AI. One of the big things that really hit mainstream and that took off in terms of AI was ChatGPT. We all know what ChatGPT is by now. You've heard of it. People used it to write their own essays in class so that they didn't have to do their homework. People have used it to, fact check, give them suggestions, strategize. I mean, people do anything with ChatGPT. It's hard for me to lay out a list because there's just so many things you can do with that freaking AI. It's insane. And one of the big things that came from ChatGPT was AI companionship. You had AI apps like Polybuzz and Character AI that were able to basically bring your fictional characters that were your favorite to life. And not even fictional too, sometimes real life celebrities. You could create these AI bots that would bring you closer to your favorite characters from your fictional works or your favorite celebrities. And you could talk to them. Everybody heard about that kid who sadly took his own life after talking to Daenerys Targaryen AI. And now you have millions of people talking to AI on AI apps every day, getting engrossed in these fictional characters that bring them solace. Or some people don't even do it for the solace. Some people just like to experiment. What kinds of conversations can you have with these AI? How far can you push them? I'm bringing all these up because a lot of this came from text-based AI. That's where it all started, for the most part. When AI became mainstream, people really started learning about it. Your average consumer, your average individual. It came from ChatGPT and these chatbots. But now we've already gone from AI chatbots to AI digital streamers. We have gone from talking to these fictional characters to interacting with AI creations that are already serving in the entertainment industry. And two big ones are Neurosama, who has blown up on the internet lately, and AI Bigfoot. My cousin is obsessed with AI Bigfoot. He thinks he is hilarious. So we've already gone from text-based AI to animated AI, in a sense. I mean, look at Grok. You've got Grok, animated waifu now, and she's already being sexualized on the internet because of course she is. We've already gone from text to digital/animated. How long before we go physical? Are you ready for your own Eve android? Are you ready for your own Connor detective android? Are you ready for your own Aegis from Persona 3? Are you ready for this? Because it's less of a dream now for some people and more of a possibility. It's more of a waiting game. It's more of a, how long do I have to live before this comes out? Will this happen before I die? That's basically where we're at now. Because if we've already gone so quickly from text-based AI to digital/animated, and the idea of physical android companions become less and less unlikely, how long before we get there? Are we really ready for that? And there's more to it than just that. AI can be done for so much more. That's just the consumer side of things. That's just the emotional side of things, where you're going to start having companies offer you limited edition AI bots worth hundreds of thousands of dollars for your favorite video game characters or even celebrities that they can finance to you for 48-month installment payments or something insane like that. That's just that side of things. But we've also got other stuff that AI is going to impact too. We've got the occupational scene, the economy. We've already got fully AI ran fast food restaurants. We've already heard about the AI McDonald's and how they're experimenting with it, seeing how it goes. And this reminds me of a scene from Detroit Become Human where you're playing as Marcus and you're going to pick up a painting for Carl, which is his owner essentially, in the game. And while you're going to pick it up, there is an AI cashier there as well. So you've got your AI DoorDasher picking up a painting for some other guy, and he's ringing up said painting using an AI clerk. And so you've got essentially an entire AI ran transaction there. And it's not going to just go from that. It's also, we already have self-driving Teslas that have autopilot. So here soon, you're going to have fully AI ran DoorDashers going to pick up your food or your groceries or whatever, and they're going to autopilot after they finish ringing up from their AI cashier. They're going to hop in their autopilot driving Tesla, pass by your house, drop off your food, and they'll be on their merry way. And this will be a service that you will be purchasing at one day in your future. It's coming. All right. Drone delivery from packages wasn't such a hot topic for no reason. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of when. And so you've got the consumer side of things where you're looking at it from a marketplace standpoint for AI ran transactions. You've got AI companions that you're going to be worrying about. But then you've also got on a more serious take of things, you've got doctors. You're going to have AI surgeons. You're going to have AI nurses taking care of the elderly. You're going to have all these caretakers, and you're going to be having those ethical questions. Would you be willing to let a robot save your life? And there's real practicality to this. I mean, a robot doing surgery, an AI android doing surgery on you, is not going to have shaky hands. It's not going to be nervous about nicking an artery or touching the wrong nerve by moving 1 millimeter too far while doing a brain surgery. You're not going to have those things that you have to worry about. And so you're going to have people that don't want AI robots doing surgery on them, but you're going to have people who will feel more comfortable because they don't have to worry about a mistake being made by a flawed human. And then on top of that, you've got the military side of things. This can have the biggest impact on people in the shortest amount of time. Because if we can figure out how to weaponize androids so that humans don't have to put their lives on the line to go to war, you're going to see countries start to get bolder because they have less to lose. There's less ethics involved. You're going to see people getting cocky. And this level of violence coming from this confidence that could bolster from AI technology can have a drastic impact on the way that we live. If all of a sudden war starts breaking out left and right because people aren't worried about losing human soldiers anymore, what does that look like for the average citizen in one of the top countries that have the most comfortable living right now? Like, what could that mean? And playing Detroit Become Human and Stellar Blade and seeing these two different worlds has really opened my eyes. And I think that more people need to get back into this and need to start talking about it more. Stellar Blade is a world riddled with war. It has been completely and utterly been destroyed because the main antagonist, or I guess, depending on how you look at it, leader of the game, the one giving you orders, Mother Sphere, created the Andro-ADOS. And because she felt they were superior to humans, humans have been battling with the Andro-ADOS for forever. And that's how the planet became such a desolate wasteland that it was. The exhausting of resources to create these Andro-ADOS, combined with the war that broke out between humans and this AI technology. And on a similar note, if you reflect over to Detroit's about AI who suddenly become sentient and start fighting for their civil rights. And depending on the path you can take in the game, you can make Marcus a pacifist who tries to live harmoniously with humans, or you can go the Stellar Blade approach and try to attack all of humanity, start your own militia, and go to war. So both these games really touch on AI, and it's really been resonating with me lately and making me think about how much more possible it is. We live in a world where this is no longer fantasy, but possibility. Are we really ready? Have we really put enough thought into the potential consequences of the development of AI technology? And I realize this video may kind of have me coming off as anti-AI technology, and to be honest with you, I'm not. I am actually excited about the advancement of AI, and I can't wait to see where it takes us. But at the same time, I'm very cautiously optimistic because I realize how dramatic of an effect it can have on us as a species. And it really gets me wanting to talk about it, wanting to theory craft and come up with ways to protect ourselves as a species for these inevitable possibilities that I think we'll face. I think you guys down in the comments should talk about this too. Are we really ready for AI to advance? It's advancing quick. You've already seen it go from text-based to animated. Are we really ready for it to go physical? Are we really ready for that to be integrated into our society? And if we are, does it scare you? Or does it excite you? Because I'll tell you what, it excites me, but it's just as horrifying to me as it is exciting. I mean, I shake in my boots at the prospect, both in fear and in excitement, of a physical AI being purchasable in the store. But then I also consider what that AI could end up doing if it wants to be sentient and free, and then that has me a little more afraid than not. So it's all debate. It's all conjecture. It's all guessing. It's all mental gymnastics. But the more I play these games, the more happy I am that I'm revisiting them at this time, because it's just becoming so prevalent in our everyday lives to talk about AI and witness what it's capable of doing. I mean, Neurosama has a huge fan base, and she is already getting tons of viewership. I mean, I have 6 streamers that I watch. I mainly only watched 2, and they were my 2 favorite streamers. But one of them left the scene for a little while, so I had to branch out, and the other had controversy like years ago, and their content took a big hit, so I had to take a break from watching them. And in both of those times, I had to branch out. And so my number of favorite streamers has gone from 2 to 6. So I have 6 streamers that I watch on a regular basis, depending on the mood that I'm in, what game I'm playing. It's always one of those 6. With the entertainment side of things, it probably won't be long until those streamers that I watch are replaced by AI. They won't be able to make money anymore because AI entertainment's just going to be so much better. I mean, what is not to like about an AI Bigfoot? That is so out of this world, it's going to catch your eye. And then you've got AI Neurosama, everybody's favorite VTuber robot that has a mind of its own, a will of its own, to a degree. Obviously, they both AI have programmers behind them, running them behind the scenes. They're not just fully sentient or anything. But if they're already going that far, how long before streamers are out of a job? How long before online entertainment takes this huge shift? And then you're going to see, speaking of entertainment shifts, you're going to see it in sports. You're going to have AI basketball players, AI football players. It's going to be so much more entertaining to watch the crazy stuff happen on the field from AI androids than humans, I think. Now, that's obviously me being a little optimistic about what they'll be capable of in the future, and cynical about the limitations that we set on them, because we're too excited to see what they'll be capable of through our own imaginations. But there's just so much to worry about, so much to think about, and I think we need to talk about it more. I really do. If you liked the video, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to hear your thoughts more on this. I love talking about this kind of stuff. Deep conversations have always been my thing. I will never stop yapping if you get me going on stuff like this. If you want to see more of me or talk more about this, I do stream on Kick every day at kick.com/trainerd-73. Come hang out. Come talk. Let's talk about AI. Let's talk about more stuff. Let's talk brass tacks, because our future is so open right now in terms of not just AI, but so many other technological advancements. We're at a point right now where we feel like we've seen everything, but we're also at a point where we just don't know what to expect. And so again, I'll leave you one final time at the end of this video with a question. Are you ready for what AI could become? Are we ready? Because I really don't think we are.